Bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Provislevitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. Villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Provislevitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some...
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelter.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you, all of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Good man.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you?
Он что, кукушка, что ли?
I am Sir Old...
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldbrum. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins. Once you've done that, you might see this dueling differently.
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my
That's not quite what I had in mind.
Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Never
I'll have to
mind.
get something to eat. I'm
I'll
starting
wait
to
here
get
for
hungry.
someone else. I don't suppose it matters who chops my head off. I only hope some Christian soul will give me a proper burial. I don't want the flesh picked from my bones by ravens. Hey!
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Damn! Got belly ache. What is it? Hey! Yeah!
Could do with a bite to eat.
Only bandits creep around in the dark without a light. Where's your torch?
Так, ну и что?
Anthony, my beloved Anthony.
Чё и где искать-то этого пленного? Так. Так, тут мы были. Ну, Матей. Вставай, Матей.
Hal? You're a
Да.
sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up on the...
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of... My luck hasn't been...
You survived. That's something to thank.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some...
Disease?
Болячка.
Folk is saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's... After the raid, first the horses got sick, then other animals.
Oh, damn! Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
I hear what...
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail. And now he...
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but...
Good luck, then.
Can you describe...
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't human.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us.
They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the wood...
I know you've got...
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were on...
I hear what...
Aye.
Why's that?
That fucker...
I can tell you what he'll do.
I doubt Melikar will...
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so by afternoon they were all dead. Then other animals started getting...
What are the signs?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Vurba, although he was already on his last legs. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melikar.
Can I ask you a bit about...
I haven't been here long enough.
Where can I...
When...
That's normal.
Depends.
What's Melikar? I know.
Sir Hannah?
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins. Where does Melikar...
When you take...
What's...
I
know.
Sir Hanush?
Thank... Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate...
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here.
Well,
tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with...
Yes, I know.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. You'll hang her if she's actually...
Very well.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing...
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have others still are breaking out in sores. And why don't you see for yourself?
Very well. I'll make the round.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in...
That I can...
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife too.
Is there anything else?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me.
You have my thanks.
Wait a minute, will you?
So tell me.
I need to write my will.
I might manage.
Excellent.
Yes?
I, Vincent, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good for nothing. Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good...
Anything else?
This will was written down by...
Henry, presently in fealty to...
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring, so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think?
You're...
Christ almighty! Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be mad. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing...
All right.
Yes.
You. Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague?
My name is Henry.
It's long past time. The Lord, and what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicts...
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too...
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back.
I understand.
Thank you. When you're ready...
Александр Илларионов. Себе роишь, что ли?
Рано еще, ты чё?
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rock.
Thank you.
Александр Илларионов. Ди?
Ты чё, Сань, на работе, что ли?
Александр Илларионов. Насиновал ее.
Не, она старая, больная, чумная деревня какая-то. Нафиг они нужны.
Александр Илларионов. Да?
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I come.
Yes. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty.
Блять.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your...
To help her over to the other side.
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife... There.
What?
Something like that.
Then go.
Какой, блядь? А где твоя жена? Жена.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Все, пизда деревья.
Fucking come on then! Come here, lily liver.
Офигеть, наугад выстрелил, убил.
I don't know if you've heard of
Oh, God.
wounded in the arm. He's been... Before you go...
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. I thought maybe someone here might know.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, he may know how to deal with it.
Very well. I'll try to find...
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka. Some kind of disease has... Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you said?
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help?
I can't say at this point. Tell me, has the...
I expect so, or why would they be so...
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens...
That is most What are we to do? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the...
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow... There's truth in the old saying.
Hey, watch it! I'll remember you. Oh, damn.
Could it be? No, probably not. Now what have we here?
What is it?
Could it be? No, probably not.
What is it? Oh, damn.
Whatever can it be? Febris y causa ignota.
Can I take a look inside?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the...
Lord, oh Lord, what times we live in. Yes, yes, that would make sense. Now what have we here? It was around here somewhere. A peculiar case. Yes, yes, that would make sense. Now what have we here?
I think I have it.
Yes?
It's poisoning.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine.
I don't think I can help out.
I didn't expect you could. You surprised me quite enough with you. But enough chatter. Time is of the essence. I'll get to work brewing the potion, and then head straight...
That works for me.
Best spend the time praying.
Strange women into the village from God knows where?
The neighbors are missing 2 hens already.
Could
Jesus, look where you're going.
Father.
What's the matter, man?
I'm bringing...
Almighty Father.
Master Vincent has been...
Yes, I did hear that people are sick, but Vincent is still alive.
Yes?
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here.
Thank you. I feel quite hungry.
Нападут или нет? Не напали.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. So here I am.
It's a good thing you're here. We need a helping hand. You can take the cure to the fit. I'll take care of Melikar and Straw. You go. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his
As far as I'm concerned, let him die if he has to, but...
Don't speak that way. He's your fellow man, and
Hey.
You're back?
Yes, and I
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us.
drink this and give it to everyone in the house.
Thank you.
Are you?
Well, that...
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all.
I feel quite hungry. I feel quite hungry.
I hope I can be of help to you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad.
Plague.
Indeed so.
I heard that.
Lily, yep.
Thanks.
Багованные двери, блин, надоели уже.
Be a bit more careful. Hey!
I feel quite hungry.
I feel quite hungry.
What the hell? Hey, watch it! Loud.
I'll have to get something to eat.
Oh, why are you waking?
What's happened here?
It's a bad
plague.
Indeed so.
Who attacked?
I don't know. Some bandits. Ever...
Did you put...
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to...
Good on you.
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw. Something awful.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from Orm, was I?
Where will I find...
If you stop...
I'd like to... Tell me more...
Worse.
I'm sorry to... Thanks.
Hey! Can you hear me? What's with you? Help!
Do something.
Over
My God,
there!
over there.
Help! Over there!
Do
You
something.
there!
My
Stop!
God, over there.
Surrender! You're under
God's
arrest
sake,
for
there.
breaking the law.
Over there.
I'm telling you, surrender. I won't repeat it again.
Ебучие баги, ну вот это вот как вот.
You asked for it. Fucker, come on then.
You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignore. Well, you won't forget.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you.
Do you think
I can't pay.
You'll still have to pay the...
Jail?
Get moving. I hope you rot.
Next time you try anything, I hope you remember this.
Could do with a
Think
bite to
twice.
eat. I think I have.
Yeah.
It's poison.
Really? We shall.
I don't think.
But enough.
That works for me.
Best spend the time.
Father,
What's the matter?
I'm bringing.
Almighty Father.
Master.
Yes, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes.
Let us hope.
Thank you.
Goddamn!
So peachy.
So here I am.
It's a good thing you're here. We need a help. I'll take care of Melekar and Straw. You go. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner.
Perhaps I'll be a...
I hope.
I feel quite hungry.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something...
Good Lord.
Drink this.
Thank you. Good.
Brother.
Yes, the sled.
Is this holy?
It is. Drink some, and give it to the others in the house too. I feel quite hungry.
What is
Could do with a
it?
bite to eat.
Be a bit more careful. God bless.
Tell me more about this. All right. I could do with a bite to eat.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to... hope I can be of...
I need to talk to...
Sorry.
I urgently need to...
So does mine. If you want to talk to the captive...
You're back?
Of course.
I don't doubt. Did you deliver?
It lies securely in the safekeeping of...
What a relief.
Don't worry. I brought a remedy. Drink this regularly. You and everyone in the...
A remedy?
I could do with a bite to eat.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you take...
We found...
And?
You should check where your water's coming from.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about...
I have my suspicion.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw.
I brought some...
I will let you, I will...
Ah, but...
I know, but even so, just a...
Thank Brother Nicodemus.
I'll do that. Now open up...
Now let's... I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hey, what...
Hmm? I feel quite... Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry.
Oh, you'll have an easy job.
How so?
I won't give you any...
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sin. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the rate.
I understand.
What do you want to...
Everything. First...
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but...
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief...
Who's the chief?
Bandit. If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike.
So he's a foreigner?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's
Judging by how he looks.
more by the way he talks. Any man.
Where's that
I've no idea. After Privislovitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with it.
So the chief...
You could say. I'd say.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to... There was all sorts of gangs in Privislovitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder.
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball.
How did you know about Privislovitz? Who?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army.
Why did you attack?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning.
So you knew the...
Of course I did. I brought those groschen to...
Did you? And where...
Like, where were they made? We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna. By the crossroads.
So Menhart's wait?
Might be. Might not. He could have heard...
And does this Menhart know...
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain.
I see. So I suppose there's no point...
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did...
Who else?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got...
You said you...
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here.
Give it to me then.
I'd beat them.
What were the letters?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters.
That's all I need to know.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't...
I can't deny you've been cooperative.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that heathen, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that! That Orson killed my boy! He won't leave Merhoyed alive!
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain.
And if you got your hands on the men who killed them... See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here!
That cutthroat bastard!
Фига себе, как быстро. И время даже стоит.
talk a while at least.
What's it about?
I have a wonderful offer for you.
All right.
As you wish.
Clear off. I don't want to talk to you.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Leave me be.
God be with you.
What? No, go away.
Jesus Christ.
We found out.
And?
You should check.
It'd be hot.
I have my.
A bastard. Чё, блин?
Good health to you.
Hmm?